Hello, 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 and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be speedrunning 1.14, seedless, no, not seedless, glitchless. Why did I say seedless? It would be very hard to run without a seed. I mean, I suppose you could. Why did I say seedless? Anyway, glitchless and on a set seed. That's what I was going to say. Now I was thinking, should I edit this out and just do it all over? But nah, I'm just gonna keep it in. It's fun with bloopers. Anyway, so here seedless. Yeah, I'm gonna start my own thing and do seedless runs. But anyway, I digress. The point is that this is a 1.14.4 glitchless set seed run. Okay, there we go. Now, it was I think around 47, I want to say 47 minutes, but I could be wrong about that. But it was a sub 50 anyway, which is pretty good. Could be better, of course, but it's pretty good, especially considering some of the stuff that happened. So I had some scuffed moments. So just sit back, get some snacks, and it's gonna be pretty chill. I'm not gonna talk much. I know I talk much now, but this is just the introduction. I'm actually not gonna say that much during the run. It's gonna be quite chill. It's gonna be like relaxing in a way. So yeah, I hope you want to stick around. And if you enjoy it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. But let's get into the video. So, like I said, I want to make this very clear. This is a set seed, right? Okay, so I'm changing the difficulty to easy because, well, when you get hit by fire, like let's say in the Nether and the blaze are firing at you, you don't burn quite as long, and at least I don't think so. And that's I've seen a lot of top runners change the difficulty to easy, so I was like, okay, well, if they can do it, you know, so can I, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And I'm just getting some wood here. Gonna be making some basic tools, basic stone tools, and nothing too crazy, just the usual. And I typically get more than 8 hay bales. I know that 8 is kind of the standard, but I like having a whole stack of bread. It's just better for me anyway. I like that. here I'm getting some gravel with the intention of getting flint. I need 5, 1 for the flint and steel, and 4 for the fletching tables. And also here I know that it's common to take gravel with you and take far less than I did. I typically just mine as much as I can, and I try to get the flint right away rather than bringing it. That's why I mined so much of it, because I was hoping that I would get the flint there. I know that it's common to bring it to the Nether and to mine it while waiting for the blaze, but I just I don't want to have too much going on in the Nether, so I typically try and mine it right away. So as you can hear, I'm a little bit of a revolutionary. I do things my own way, and that's not always a good thing. Rarely, in fact, when it comes to speedrunning, because people do these things for a reason. It saves them time, and that's why they are top tier runners and I'm not. So yeah, I'm not typically too concerned with time. Like if I save, 2 seconds here and there, I'm more of a, I want to beat the game at a reasonable pace kind of person. So I'm not trying to get world record or anything. I just kind of want to beat the game at a decent pace, and I don't really care too much if it's like, oh, I lost a minute there, or I lost 2 seconds to that, whatever, like it's not really, maybe that will change and I will try to get world record someday, and I will be eating my own words up, but we'll see. Yeah, oh yeah, the sand. I accidentally I was trying to place it on the floor, but instead it just ended up on top of a torch. Very odd. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be blowing up the houses and to get wood so I can do some trading, and that's that. Oh yeah, and this guy. I wanted to get him out of the house because I need the villagers for trading. That's the only reason I'm kind of cruel. I mean, yeah, to be honest, that's the only reason I wanted to save him, because I wanted to trade with him later. So yeah, I was trying to get him out of his house, but he was very stubborn. He was like, nah, I'm not going anywhere. You need me for trades. I know you're not going to blow me up. So, if I stay in the house, you're not going to blow it up. But yeah, I'm sorry. That's not how it's going to happen. I'm going to blow it up no matter what. So you might as well accept it. But yeah, it's just the usual, you know, blowing up houses, getting wood. Nothing too interesting. It's kind of fun though, not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe I'm just messed up in the head. I don't know. I just kind of think it's fun to blow up the houses. Yeah, it is a little concerning, not gonna lie, but yeah. We all have our little, you know, our little things that are quirky, don't we? Yeah, you may not realize it, but it's actually night. Oh yeah, and I remember I accidentally pressed escape. And then I wasn't sure if it was still night. I had to look up at the stars because my gamma is so high that it's so light. So I wasn't sure if it was still night or not. So I am about to start trading, and I think I was looking for the villagers. I was trying to kind of get them together. I know that you can use the bell. You can place down like a bed and a bell, ring the bell, and that should get the villagers to approach. But I don't think there was a bell in this village. I'm not sure. I don't think there was. Maybe there was. I just didn't think about it at the time. And of course here I'm getting some flint for the fletching tables. And I was quite fortunate because they immediately got the right trade. Otherwise, you know, you have to keep breaking the fletching table and put it back until they get the right trade and all. But I was fortunate that they were right next to each other, and same thing with this guy. He was so close by. I could get all three villagers like close to each other, and I didn't have to keep, you know, breaking and placing the fletching tables. I was quite fortunate here that everything that I needed was within reach. But yeah, so now I'm just going to be making a whole bunch of sticks and do a lot of trading. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next while. And of course, with the cleric, you never know. Like, am I gonna get 1 in 3? Am I gonna get the glass bottles? Or am I gonna get the ender pearls? And I was just waiting for his badge to change, and so I could keep trading. And I was like really worried here, like, oh, is he gonna give me the pearls, or am I gonna get 1 in 3? It's like, yay, pearls. And I wanted to get more than 12. I feel like it's always better. Plus, I kind of like having extra ender pearls in the end in case the dragon throws me, or yeah, I just like having extra. So I want to get more than 12. So I decided to stay here until he restocked, so I can get some more. Again, it's another waste of time in a sense. I know that top runners probably would just leave with 12 and hope for the best, but I am not that concerned with time. So I was like, nah. I'd rather just stay and get an extra pearl or two and not worry too much about the time. And here I'm making a bow. So yeah. And then I had 2 extra emeralds, and I don't want to waste stuff. So I just bought some extra arrows, even though I definitely don't need it. I typically only use, like, I don't know, somewhere between maybe 10 to 20 arrows. In the end, like at most, I sometimes less. Actually, I'm not sure how many I typically use, but I have a pretty decent aim, so I usually don't use like a whole lot. So getting over a stack is very exaggerated. I just didn't want to waste the emeralds. Yeah, so here I'm trying to sort out my inventory, and let me tell you, I have a problem. I have this almost obsessive need to categorize things and organize things in an orderly way, like according to category. And like, as you can see here, this is a struggle. Okay, you might see, you know, oh, she's this and that. I see a struggle. Okay, like I am really stressed out here because I know that the clock is ticking. I need to get going, but all I can think is, oh my goodness, this inventory. I need to like make it nicer and make it more organized. And I'm just like, I don't need to do this. Just wasting time. So inventory management is something that I need to get better at. I've been a builder my whole Minecraft life. Like, I started playing Minecraft back in, I think, 2013. So it's a long time that I've been playing this game, and all the time that I've been playing, I've been doing, you know, survival, single player survival mostly, and also I've been a builder. So I have been going out and gathering resources, going back home and build, you know, that's what I've been doing. So you tend to, at least I organize my inventory differently when I play normally, so to speak, compared to when I'm speedrunning. So it is a bit of a struggle for me to get used to this different type of inventory management that you do in a run. So I do waste a lot of time during my runs on, I guess, poor inventory management, I guess you can say. Yeah, I'm sorry about the shield. I know that some people have a problem with shields, but here's the thing. I like shields. I at least need them in the stronghold. I can fight the blaze without shield. I have done it. I just feel like it does help sometimes. There are situations in a blaze fight where a shield can really get in handy. Like, let's say you get cornered, right? And it's hard to get out and you're just kind of stuck in a corner and there's like 4 of them teaming up on you. In those situations, I think a shield can be very useful. But, oh, yeah, I didn't expect that guy to just be there. Like, I didn't really see him there. I think, yeah, I didn't see the fire behind me either, so I had a bit of a scuffed experience here. I was like and I decided to go and die behind the wall here so that all my items would spread like behind the wall rather than up against like the spawner or in the fire or somewhere. So I was like, okay, I'll go and die behind the wall. Kind of dramatic, but I figured it would be better. Be easier to get my stuff back and without having to go up to the spawner. Thankfully all my stuff were still there, and the reason I'm running away here is because I wanted to get some distance between myself and the spawner. I don't know if this was even enough distance, but I didn't want any more blaze to spawn while I was like away, because I wanted to clear up my inventory a little bit, sorted, because I didn't want like a ton of them to spawn while I was unable to fight them. I also wanted to save the gapple until there would be more of them. Like, I guess you can say an emergency. When there's just one or two, I can handle it. So I didn't want to waste the gapple on like a blaze fight with like one or two blaze. I wanted to save it in case many would spawn. And you might be wondering why I am not like digging out the floor. And that's because I don't necessarily want a bunch of them to spawn, at least not yet. I think one or two at a time is perfectly fine. I don't want to deal with like a ton of blaze, like it's not, I don't really think that's fun. So I decided to just hold on. So, and as you can see, there were like 3 of them. I don't need more. And at this point, I couldn't quite decide how many I should get. Like, should I get 7 or 8? Because 8 is kind of overkill. Since I already, I've already traded. I knew that I didn't need a brewing stand. So 7 would be, I guess, enough. So that way you could have 14 ice a vendor. And it's just the only problem is that you don't know how many eyes are gonna break a lot, you know, on the way to the stronghold. I had a rough idea where the stronghold was, so I knew I wouldn't be needing like a ton of eyes, eye throws rather, but you never know. Even if you only throw 2 or 3, but what if all of them break? Like, that has actually happened to me before. I had like 3 eye breaks in a row. Like, it was crazy. I thought something was wrong with the game, that it was glitched or something. So that was crazy, and that experience taught me that it's better to have an extra rod rather than too few. But I still couldn't quite decide how many I should get. And now, of course, I wasn't getting any blazes at all, so I think this is when I decided that I should start digging out the floor. At least I think I did later on. I don't know why I mind that block under the spawner, like, but it just, yeah, it's just my brain. Like, I have to get rid of everything. I don't know why. It's just kind of a weird quirk I have, I guess. Yeah, it's gapple time. This is the kind of situation that I was saving it for, when there would be like several... And I'm gonna get a whole bunch of beds from this village. I need quite a lot of beds in my 1 cycles because I'm not that good at it. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that I can't seem to learn no matter how much I try. I do think it's my nerves though, partly. I get really stressed out and I tense up, and I think when that happens I just can't think properly. Because I know what to do. I understand the mechanic behind it and I understand it in theory. I can even watch other people do it and I can sort of estimate when they should explode the bed. But when I'm doing it myself, for some reason I just can't do it like efficiently. I typically need somewhere between like 9 to even 13 beds, like it's crazy. But yeah, so it's bad. But yeah, so here I'm getting a whole bunch of beds. I'm just getting as many as I can get, and I'm gonna go into the stronghold soon, because I know the stronghold is like around here somewhere in this village, like under it somewhere. So I'm gonna be going in there quite soon. And now I try to remember where the stronghold is, because I had a rough idea, I just wasn't sure exactly, and I didn't want to throw any more eyes, so I had to try and figure it out. And once again, I'm trying to categorize and organize my inventory. It's kind of painful for me to watch, to be honest, because I know why I'm doing it and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for the same reasons that you're doing it. Like, this is my perfectionism just going really crazy. Yeah. And now I was thinking maybe I should set my spawn out here. And I also started thinking about my gamma at this point. I was thinking maybe it's too dark. For some reason I had that impression that it was too dark in the Nether, and I wanted to maybe increase it before the end fight. So I closed the game here. I went into my text file to check if the gamma was... because I thought that it was like at 1, but it turns out it was at 3. So I decided to just leave it as it was, and yeah. So I went back in here now and gonna go to the end. Oh yeah, this was bad. This is when I realized I have no slabs. And I have no wood or crafting table. So at this point I had almost decided that I was gonna give up, because I need a slab when I do a 1 cycle. Even like good top tier runners sometimes struggle with full block when they do a 1 cycle. So I mean, if they struggle with it, then you know. So I started doing this puzzle instead. because I had decided at this point that I was gonna end the run. So I don't know what I was doing. This is really kind of creepy to see. This is like a mind that has given up and is in a very bad state. Yeah, I was really considering here. I was just thinking back and forth. Should I keep going? Should I do this puzzle? Should I throw things in here? Like, I couldn't decide what I should do. It's kind of sad to see. But anyways, I was just thinking, can I do a full block one cycle when I can barely do a one cycle at all? So I couldn't decide really. So I started like playing around with my inventory, and but in the end I kind of decided that okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, I can die, but I mean, it's not really different than just ending the run here. In either case, the run is dead. So, you know, whether I end it here or I actually try and finish it and die. I didn't even make stairs. I normally leave like some sort of like some stairs up, like where I'm going right now. I typically leave how should I explain, like stairs or something, so I can get back up if I die. But I didn't bother with that here because I was like, no, if I die, then the run is over. Like, I'm not even gonna try and finish it. So I didn't quite know where to put the blocks because, like I said, I'm used to using slabs, so I kind of messed that up. And I put one on each side since you're not sure, you never know like where exactly the dragon is gonna perch. I know that it perches like from like opposite direction, I think, from where you're standing. So you can kind of control it a little bit, I think, but yeah. And I like to shoot out the crystals from a tower, so that's why I do this. I'm sure that there are runners who will see this and think, there are better ways you can do this, and why are you doing this? You know, you can just place like a block in between yourself and the crystal or whatnot. Like, I know there are different ways that you can do this, but I have my little habits, okay? Just how it is. Oh yeah, this crystal. He was giving me some trouble, I think. I normally have pretty good aim, but for some reason that particular crystal just didn't work. And I started getting quite frustrated here. Once again, I was trying to sort out my inventory and try to get the beds ready. And since there are different colors, oh, by the way, what you're seeing right now is not a calm and collected person making a rational decision. What you're watching right now is a crazy person who is out of her mind, freaking out, like I couldn't think a clear thought at this point, because all I could think was full block one cycle, you know, and I can't even one cycle properly even with a slab. So I was like, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I was considering quitting here. I was playing with that idea. I was like, full block one cycle. Nah, but then I was like, okay, let's just go and see what happens. And I pulled it off. I was really happy here, like very, very happy that it was actually over and that I had actually completed it. It was very nice indeed. So yeah, 47 minutes something. But yeah, that's that. So thank you very much for watching this speedrun, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Yeah, there isn't really a lot to say. I need to work on my inventory management, one cycles, and yeah. But thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, bye.